In the silence of the great steppes, a man arose who was destined to unite a torn folk. His name was spread widely under countless tribes, and his presence felt in the hearts of his warriors. He was a leader who distinguished himself not only through conquest, but also through wisdom, diplomacy, and unity. At a time when the Bulgar warrior tribes in the 7th century roamed the vast Pontic Caspian steppe and the Volga region. The name of the father of the Old Great Bulgaria was Khan Kubrat. This is his story. Born into the prestigious Dulo clan of the Bulgars in 606, Kubrat's early life was steeped in the world of diplomacy and power. He spent his early life at the Byzantine Empire imperial palace in Constantinople. As the 7th century Byzantine historian John of Nikiu narrates,
"This project is concerned with Kubratos, chief of the Bulgars, the nephew of Organa, who was baptized in the city of Constantinople and received into the Christian community in his childhood and had grown up in the imperial palace. And between him and the elder Heraclius great affection and peace had prevailed. And after Heraclius's death he had shown his affection to his sons and his wife Martina because of the kindness Heraclius had shown him. And after he had been baptized with life-giving baptism, he overcame all the barbarians and heathens through virtue of holy baptism. Now touching him, it is said that he supported the interests of the children of Heraclius and opposed those of Constantine."
During his time in Constantinople, Kubrat witnessed firsthand the power and glory of the Byzantine Empire, a profound experience that gave him the understanding of both the possibilities and the dangers of this powerful neighbor. After his return to the Pontic steppe, Kubrat's leadership qualities and political acumen were quickly put to the test. Huns, Khazars, Kutrigurs, Utigurs, and various Turkic peoples which belonged to the Avars often engaged in raids and conflicts with the Bulgars. It was during this time of unrest that Khan Kubrat emerged as the first leader capable of halting the raids and bringing order to the region. After a series of fierce battles in the Black Sea steppes, Kubrat achieved independence for his people. One of these battles claimed the life of his maternal uncle and mentor of the Urmi clan, Organa, a key figure in Kubrat's rise to power. With his newfound authority, Kubrat quickly sought to secure his position by forming alliances. Kubrat's greatest achievement then was uniting the fragmented Bulgar tribes to form Old Great Bulgaria, also known as Magna Bulgaria, in 632 AD. This emerging Bulgarian state developed into a serious power that stretched from the banks of the Kuban to the shores of the Black Sea. Old Great Bulgaria's strategic location secured crucial trade routes between east and west, which further enhanced its wealth and influence. Kubrat's reign was a golden age for the Bulgars, marked by peace, prosperity, and the flourishing of Bulgar culture. This era laid the groundwork for the later successes of the Bulgar people, who would go on to establish powerful kingdoms in the Balkans. Throughout his reign, from 632 to 665, Kubrat maintained a delicate balancing act with the Byzantine Empire, the dominant power in the region. He concluded a treaty with the Byzantine Emperor Heraclius, with whom he had a personal bond from his time in Constantinople. This friendship proved beneficial, as Kubrat assumed responsibility for defending the eastern borders of the Byzantine Empire against potential invaders. In recognition of his loyalty and strategic importance, Heraclius awarded Kubrat the prestigious title of patrician and showered him with gifts. This pragmatic approach ensured peace and stability, allowing Old Great Bulgaria to flourish without the constant threat of Byzantine invasion. However, Kubrat was no puppet ruler. He recognized the importance of maintaining the Bulgars' own cultural identity and political independence. His reign saw the development of a distinct Bulgar identity, blending nomadic traditions with Byzantine influences. This cultural fusion would leave a lasting impact on the art, architecture, and language of the Bulgar people. As Kubrat's reign came to an end, he recognized the growing power of the Khazars and the looming threats to his people. In a final, crucial moment, Kubrat gathered his sons and imparted his most important lesson: unity. He warned that only by standing together could they resist external enemies. Yet after his death in 665 AD, this unity unraveled. leading to the eventual collapse of Old Great Bulgaria. Kubrat's sons each chose their own path, dispersing his legacy across different lands. His firstborn son, Batbayan, remained in the ancestral lands but was soon subdued by the Khazars in 668. The second son, Kotrag, migrated northward, founding Volga Bulgaria at the confluence of the Volga and Kama rivers, a state that would survive until the 13th century. Kuba, another son, led a group of Bulgars westward into Pannonia, eventually settling in parts of Macedonia. Altsek, the fourth son, guided his followers further west into Italy, integrating with local communities there. The most prominent of Kubrat's sons was Asparuk, or Isperik. He took his father's mission to heart, leading his people west to the Danubian Delta. There he founded the First Bulgarian Empire, a powerful state that retained its independence until 1393. Through Asparuk, Kubrat's vision of a strong Bulgar state persisted, becoming the foundation for the modern-day Republic of Bulgaria. Though Old Great Bulgaria disintegrated, Kubrat's legacy lived on through his sons, each carving a new chapter for the Bulgar people in different regions, but always tied to their father's dream of unity and strength. Stay curious, stay informed, stay tuned to Era Shapers.